Hey guys, it's Catherine with Culture Slate, and we are watching Andor episode 7. So last episode was an extremely tense episode. We saw a side of the rebellion that I think we're not used to. I'm not used to. It seemed very desperate. They were doing things that you would think like desperate villains would do, like threatening a family. And those are not things that we see heroes do. So that was, I don't want to say is necessarily confusing because I understand exactly why they did it. War is messy. They needed those credits like terribly badly. A couple episodes back, they were talking, we saw Mon Mothma say that she was having a lot of trouble getting them funding, and so we really see their desperation. They talk about how, their little party that went on this mission was sitting there like eating roots and, just barely surviving. And so they really did a good job of building up that desperation and how difficult the rebellion has it right now. And I really like that perspective because that's not something we really get a sense of as well when we are watching the original trilogy. So yeah, let's get into the episode and find out. I feel like we've heard this music before. This sounds familiar. I feel like we've definitely heard this music before.
It would seem so.
What makes you believe the Bureau of Standards is in the...
Why is she so critical?
It's brown suit.
Like, I kind of feel bad for it. I don't want to feel bad for him, but...
What is it that you hear my caller saying?
Look at me. I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
What the heck? I wonder why, because you're overly freaking critical of him.
We know the real shock will be when they discover how ready and eager we are to respond, to be prepared.
I mean, they did take him by surprise. Just because you're ready to retaliate doesn't mean they didn't take him by surprise.
The use of any local custom, festival, or tradition as cover for rebel activity will trigger permanent revocation of imperial tolerance. I spoke with
exactly
Emperor
as
Palpatine
oh,
last night,
okay. Oh.
and he's assured me that the ISB will be taking the lead going forward.
Palpatine.
You're not pleased. We're playing straight into their hands. Whose hands? The
Is it
rebels.
because the tighter their grip
Exactly what they want.
on society, the more society will hate them?
What would you call it? An announcement.
That's the title of the episode. There's the fancy, like, old Cadillac speeder. I really like it. I like they took inspiration from, those groups of cars, those kind of old, fancy groups of cars. I also want to look at all these
Was this you?
different antiques now, since there's so many, like, little Easter eggs in there. It's funny because the first time she was there, I don't think I was sure that the other girl was in on it, and now I know that she knows that he's part of the rebellion, and I guess she is too. I mean,
Your everything seemed to be all about bringing in a savior to access your family funds.
It was you, wasn't it?
oh, she realizes what happened.
New faces. I warned you when we started.
You told me we were building a network.
What were my words?
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible.
I
You knew where this was going.
feel like it's a little gaslighty.
The network's been built. It's up.
Wow.
Rosary dies. We've waited long enough. We need it.
Even though we know what's gonna happen in the end, like, it's still tense.
You can't be serious.
The Empire has been choking us so slowly we're starting not to notice. Time has come to force her.
That's a really good point, though. Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's awful.
I'm just saying out loud what you already know.
Once again, we're seeing that side of the rebellion that's so desperate. It's like they're willing to do anything. They're willing to allow people to suffer. And I understand this idea of, like, in the end, it's for the greater good, I guess. But it's just, they don't seem any better than the Empire at this point.
I hope she's worth it.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
And they're, like, making her out to be the bad guy. Like, I know she becomes fully involved eventually, but I just... Obviously, that's when they've kind of turned things around and the rebellion is something a little more positive than we're seeing here.
I was punished for trying to uphold the law, do my job, maintain public safety.
Why are you saying that?
I believe that we have lost for a reason. I fully intend
What are you doing, dude?
expunged.
Why don't we start that process now? Probably
Okay.
best for everyone to just
Fair.
edit this a bit before signing you in. I'm sure your uncle...
Edit this a bit.
Fresh-
I love mouse droids. Do, 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 do. Okay, who is this? Is this a new character? She was in, like, the title shot. Yes, she looks like a new character. She part of the rebellion?
Which star system?
All star systems.
So I look at these sets and wonder, like, where they are located. Whoa. It's not just TIE fighters anymore. Dang. Okay, she's meeting somebody. Which is what I figured based on the symbol on the ground. I didn't know if that was a meeting spot or pointing her to a place. Oh, is this a new character too? It is.
Where is he?
They look fancy. Oh, wait a minute.
You've done exceptional work. It's the trawler we're more worried about.
Is that...
It's buried, gone for...
Oh my gosh, she looks completely different. What the heck? Whoa. So is she actually, like, well off? Or is
She's
this...
doing what she was told.
Did she do this because of the money she got?
You should keep that in mind.
Or wait, she wasn't being paid, was she? How?
We have a loose end. We can't have him walking around with Luthen in his head. You mean kill him?
Oh no. This is what the revolution is. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be. Hi guys, I just want to show you my movie palette. So this is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to do this, but Movie Palette did allow me to go onto their website and choose a piece of art for my wall behind me. It is not back there because it is here being shown to you guys. I chose Rogue One. So the art itself is really nice. It's made up of these lines in different colors. Each of these lines is actually a scene from the film, and the color of the line is the dominant color in the scene. So the thicker the line is, the longer the scene in the movie is. MoviePalette.com has tons of movies to choose from. They have more Star Wars, plus Marvel, Lord of the Rings, Dune. You can even choose to have your favorite movie custom made on a canvas if you don't see it on the site. Once you pick out the movie palette that you want, you can use the promo code SLATE15 to get 15% off at checkout. So this one's just gonna hang out on my wall behind me. All right, thanks guys. Oh, emo boy.
I hear you.
Pretty sure they call him B2, but his last 3 letters in his designation? No, that's an officer. And his identification number are EMO, so I call him emo boy.
Someone turned me in.
He can't be anywhere.
No.
Like, what's he gonna do?
We're getting out of here.
Oh, it's the money. I have a feeling she's not gonna make it very much longer.
I got lucky.
She's like the one,
I've got enough credits to get
like,
us anywhere.
thing that's tying him to any kind of, like,
Mess behind.
When do we go?
normal life.
Such a big idea, you know. get so tired. You surprised me.
Something's not right.
It's late. Yeah. You gotta rest.
Something's not right. That's a really cool dress. I love space fashion. So cool, like the costumes they come up with.
Because I need your help. And I'm hoping I can trust you.
We don't know who we can trust at this point. It's like everything is just become a mess.
Grand Vizier has infiltrated my separatist coalition meetings. My driver is an
It's interesting that they call themselves
programs.
separatists.
And I want that. Because as long as everyone thinks
Like taking on that title.
you're better off not knowing. Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong for your taste. Perrin's on his way over. He knows none of this. He's not to be trusted.
Woof.
Smile.
Wow, she's so good. I mean, like, basically her life of her daughter, so many other people's lives depend on her keeping up this, like, double life. Which I can see is incredibly, like, I couldn't do that. That's terrifying.
This is madness. No, it's not. It's overdue and probably doomed, and I'm too old, and I don't care anymore. Every time I walk down Rick's Road, I turn off before I get to the square. I take the long way around, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there.
Oh.
I heard that. I put on my best coat, and I walked across the square with a smile on my face.
Oh my goodness.
There are heroes brave enough to take on a whole...
Tell her.
Listen, I'm brave enough to stick it out here.
Goodness, tell her. He's not gonna tell her. Tell her.
Quintana was just a robbery.
People are standing
Really?
Yeah, and getting killed for it.
Even when his adopted mom, like, tries to... It's not like she's trying to inspire him because she doesn't know, but...
Not if I run away. You have a different path, Cass, and I am not judging you. Everything you've been through,
We're hearing from her what he should be doing. And what we expect him to do.
Go and find some peace.
Which is really
I
cool.
won't have peace.
I've never loved anything the way I love you. And I've never fretted for
Aww.
anything more, but this time, you can't stay and I can't go. Tell me you understand.
I don't.
Even after what he saw, he still doesn't get it. Like, I'm waiting for him to get it.
Stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy.
Oh my gosh, we haven't heard about that since episode the first one.
What happened there was not your responsibility. You were a child. Let it go.
Oh my gosh.
Coming back.
That was a really emotional scene. They did so good with that. She's amazing.
I believe you'll share my sense of urgency.
Brutal people.
Supervisor Miro, do you mind
Dang.
having your integrity ventilated in public?
Huh?
Sir, Supervisor Blevin obviously finds my conduct a more interesting subject than the advancement of integrated imperial security. He's put a lot into it. I'm curious to hear his insights.
Dang. Oh, man.
You think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
Systems either change or die. Sir.
Add a sir in there. It'll be less insulting.
I believe Supervisor Blevin is aware I have a documented file ready to go. I believe his accusations here this morning have more to do with self-preservation than any sense of urgency.
What's more urgent than a renegade?
Wow. They are going at each other.
I see no urgent problem, but as always, I salute the provocative exchange of ideas. Supervisor Grandy, you will accelerate your schedule.
Dang.
Young, I will expect your report on Old Man Dell tomorrow. responsible for the light.
Dang! That was tense. Twisting the knife in there.
Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
Yeah, seriously, after that. Interesting music. Okay. It's like completely different change of mood here.
What are you doing?
What?
Washing off.
I guess that's the way to hide it. Who are these guys running in the background? What is this?
What do you think you're doing?
Excuse me?
You keep looking around.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
You a part of it?
Part of what?
Don't play dumb. You look like you're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
Or you've been running.
Why would I be running? Wait, no. I don't know anybody here. I'm a tourist.
Is that K too?
Don't run.
But I'm not running.
You got that right. That window is shut. Join us.
So excited.
Hang on to this one for me. I want to check the shelter.
He said hang.
Oh, there's a different one. No. Dang it. I was so excited.
Name?
Hey, Keith Gargo.
Charges?
Civil disruption, anti-imperial speech, fleeing the scene of anti-imperial activity, attempted damage to imperial property.
I'm sorry, there's something wrong.
I wouldn't. You got enough trouble without a resisting judgment charge.
He didn't do any of that.
Round then. This used to be a 6-month sentence. 6 years.
6 years? No, wait! But
Change of guidelines.
Take him away.
I didn't do anything. Hey!
Take it up with the Emperor.
Wait!
Like, things are just getting worse and worse and worse for him. That looks like a fun job. Jeez. Wait. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. What a cliffhanger. I want to know what's gonna happen to him. Okay, guys, wow. There were so many good moments in that episode. It kind of seemed, not necessarily all over the place, but there were moments of tension. There were moments where, like in the scene with Mon Mothma, it was very, like, exciting to know that there was somebody else that she hopes she can trust. The scene with Marva and Cassian, oh my gosh, that was just very emotional. And then that final, oh my gosh, 6 years, there's no way. I mean, the rebellion's gonna come and, like, or the separatists, whatever they call them right now, they're gonna come and break him out. Like, they're gonna find him because I know they're looking for him. They're gonna find him and they're gonna break him out. And maybe that's the point at which he'll realize he doesn't have many options and it's just, like, worth it for him to join up. Because, I mean, it's like Marva said, there's no way he can get away from the Empire at this point. And they just proved that, like, even with a different name on a completely different planet, like, their grip is so tight that no matter what happens, it's just like everybody's in a horrible position. And it's just so bad for him because he's got basically all of these imperial crimes stacked up. So if they ever figured out who he really was and his history, like, that would just totally be the end. So, yeah. We're building up quite an intense, you know, situation for Cassian. So, I was really hoping that was K2. I wonder when he is going to show up because I know he will. He's advertised as a character on the cast list. So I really thought that was him. I was going to be very excited, but I guess it wasn't. They were messing with us. They like to do that once in a while. So All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. You can check the links down below. We will have our public Discord down there. You can join that. We have a lot of fun over there talking about movies and shows and all things fandom. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to. That really helps us out and keeps allowing us to make awesome content for you guys. If you like my Andor-inspired Culture Slate shirt, you can get this in our store, and we'll have the link for that as well. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!